FBI was able to plaster airwaves with a video most wanted poster of the Boston bombing suspect.
Nothing is private anymore. Or doesn't it seem that way? Surveillance cameras are in constant motion, recording every move, every thought of American citizens, every stolen kiss, every embarrassing trip. All of it is on film. Citizens have become the unwitting stars of an American horror film, the mystique of the American revealed. Is this wrong? Is it privacy protected? To answer this, one must first decide if privacy is a civil liberty.
The Defense Privacy and Civil Liberties Office combines two department-wide programs, privacy and civil liberties.
The Fourth Amendment to the Constitution was established to protect the privacy of the people. Of course, it was originally meant for the writs of assistance, which made all search and seizures legal. It became the law that any invasion of privacy could only be justified through a warrant obtained from probable cause. But as the world advanced, so did the ways in which privacy could be violated. Now the amendment is used on a larger scale to defend the privacy of people, especially from technology.
That it has intercepted somewhere between 15 to 20 trillion communications. Mr. Binney also claims that in order to cover its warrantless surveillance, the agency concealed it under the patriotic-sounding name Terrorist Surveillance Program.
In Sally Ramage's novel, Privacy, Law of Civil Liberties, Ramage claims that privacy is a human right, prevalent even above freedom of speech in some cases. She claims that in one sense, all human rights are aspects of the right to privacy. To think and to believe as one will, to not be judged, to not be watched, these are all parts of human rights and all related to privacy. The Defense Privacy and Civil Liberties Office is a government body created solely to protect the constitutional right to privacy. The body's website states the goal of the administration to protect privacy. Virginia Sloan, in an article published through Berkeley Law, makes the claim that it is due to the Fourth Amendment that many spur-off acts, like the Electronic Communications Privacy Act, came into existence. This act prohibited government access to any private electronic communication to safeguard privacy. So yes, privacy is a civil liberty, yet it is constantly violated with every second an American steps out of their home.
The more cameras, the better. And I think the privacy issue is, really been taken off the table.
Surveillance cameras are recording every second of the lives of millions of Americans without their knowledge. No one ever considers all the private moments that these cameras are catching and making available to anyone with access to the recordings. Images never meant to be seen by invading eyes are exposed to the eyes of billions. Some might argue that surveillance cameras are meant to prevent crime, but in Losing Our Civil Liberties, Ms. Huntsman reveals that cameras hardly affect the rate of crime or the odds of catching a criminal after escape.
It's more sophisticated, but it's no different from your neighbor looking out the window at you or a police officer looking at you walking down the street.
In fact, Ms. Huntsman asserts that instead of funding for more surveillance, more funding for police officers would be far more beneficial to preventing and stopping crime. In addition to being relatively useless in the face of crime, the American Civil Liberties Union reveals that surveillance cameras are actually costing far more to taxpayers than they are helping.
As the cameras whirl away, the only thing they seem to be protecting is government interference. Privacy is quickly becoming a lost right with the advancements in surveillance, and it needs to be recognized and protected in this age of technological advancements. Until then, hold your breath, watch your tongue, and be careful. Because remember, nothing is private anymore, and you never know who's watching you.